Camper's trip in Europe. Thousands of US residents travel in Europe each year. And an economical way to make the journey is by staying in one of the continent's many campgrounds. People camping in a campground tend to create a fellowship. This can be a wonderful way to meet Europeans in a setting that is not possible while staying in hotels. Just being a camper is a starting point for a relationship with other campers. While walking around the campground, it's possible to see how Europeans eat, the games they play, and how they interact. Here are a few of the best campsites around the continent. 1. Zurmühl, Black Forest, Germany. Not to be confused with a site of the same name over in Bavaria, Zurmühl offers stepped pitches with hillside views between shady trees. The emphasis is on relaxation. This is a peaceful site, no clubhouses or play areas. There is a stream for paddling, and guided walks and cycle routes for the more energetic. With fresh bread available to order and some groceries on site, this is the perfect place to simply pitch up and do nothing at all. The campsite Zurmühl is a romantic site in an idyllic Black Forest valley. Here you will find an oasis of peace and nature. In 1972, the parents, the current owners, built the place into terraces in the given nature. He planted hedges to separate the squares and trees to provide shade. The campsite extends into a forest area to rustic tent sites. Electricity can be connected to all pitches. However, long power cables are recommended. A small kiosk with a beer garden offers you coziness. You also have the opportunity to buy fresh baked goods, chilled drinks, and various groceries every day. 2. Camp Liza, Bovec, Slovenia. The problem with many otherwise idyllic campsites can be the huge camper vans that park alongside your modest tent. At Camp Liza, camper vans and caravans are allowed, but there is a special zone where no vehicles are permitted, only tents, and that's right by the edge of the Korytnica River. From the site there is much to do. Walk a section of the Austria trail, cycle, e-bike or mountain bike in the valleys and hills beyond, or sign up for some rafting, kayaking, or canyoning. Among the mountain peaks and green alpine pastures, you will find the Bovec Valley with the wonderful Emerald Soka River, joined by the crystal clear and wild Korytnica. No further than 200 m from the confluence, Liza campsite is located. This is our second home is how most of the guests would put it, which might explain why so many of them are returning year after year to this beautiful corner of this country. Above the Korytnica, among the greenery and trees, you will find a place where you can enjoy your moments in peace while listening to the softly rustling river and enjoying pure and untouched nature around you. The campsite is suitable for tents, caravans, and motorhomes. For those hikers, cyclists, and motorcyclists among you who never take their camping equipment with, here authority keep a tent, a glamping unit, and some rooms ready for renting. The Liza campsite is divided into zones 1 to 5. Zone 5 is especially popular, surrounded by trees that offer shade during the warm summer days. It is located just next to the Korytnica River. Mind, as there is no access for vehicles, it is only suitable for tents. 3. Dold Camp, Anson, Netherlands. This woodland site has a choice of open field camping or more private pitches, and finishing touches such as coffee on tap, warm bread to order, fire pits, an outdoor pizza oven and free Wi-Fi. It offers all the benefits of a countryside location without the feeling of roughing it. Goats, donkeys, chickens and rabbits are your neighbors. Kids can help feed them with the farmer and get a farming diploma. Here you will get the website of this campground. You will get all the info from this website. Dold Camp is located in the village of Anson, between the green villages of Ruinen and Dwingelo in southwest Drenthe. In addition to an attractive green campsite have 6 unique turf huts, with box beds, for a special and typical Drenthe stay. Here is some picture of this campground. In website, we found some old image for this campground. 4. Camping Les Fontaines, Latwil, France. Discover Camping Les Fontaines along the picturesque shores of Lake Annecy in the heart of the French Alps. Surrounded by mountains, the campground has 170 tent sites, as well as mobile homes to rent if you prefer a few more amenities. It's meant for families and campers of all ages, so expect 2 heated swimming pools and on-site activities like volleyball, archery, and canoeing. And, of course, you'll want to seek out local hikes to really experience the majesty of the Alps. The campground is also close to Chamonix and Annecy, which make for good day trips. In Europe, camping is more of a social experience than a chance to retreat to nature. While camping can be the cheapest way to see Europe, it's the middle-class European family way to travel. Relatively few Americans take advantage of Europe's thousands of campgrounds. Those who do camping Europe give it rave reviews. A tent, pillow, and sleeping bag are all you need. 5. Camping Tartaruga, Zakynthos, Greece. Greece is filled with scenic spots, but none more so than Camping Tartaruga, located on the Bay of Laganas, which can be found on the lesser-known island of Zakynthos. The campground has its own beach and boating docks, as well as a market and tavern. The tent sites are shaded and there's electricity available for caravans. Come in May, June or July for a chance to spot sea turtles, which congregate near the beach. It's the sort of place that feels undiscovered, perfect to unwind and detox from the stress of daily life. The campsite is situated at the southern end of the Bay of Laganas. On the well-kept site in terraces with numerous olive trees, some old and gnarled, an additional more than 700 trees have been planted in the course of these 10 years. Even in the high season there were to be shady allotments available. Through the many small and larger terraces, the large number of trees and shrubs, there is always enough distance from your camping neighbor even when we are busy. The site extends from the tavern with its splendid situation down to a narrow pebble beach, from which each spring we erase the traces of the winter storms. If you are out for quietness, for having the cicadas sing your lullaby, enjoying delicious Greek cuisine or just relaxing your body and mind between pristine olive trees, you are just right in this little paradise. Anna's Invites hospitality has become legend by now. Lots of guests return again and again, even if it is only to give their holiday in Greece a relaxing final week's treat. The setting is dreamy, a campsite perched on the terraces among a grove of 700 olive trees, with views of the Bay of Laganas right from your tent flap. You can snorkel with the loggerhead turtles who visit the adjacent beach, eat in the small, on-site restaurant where the owner has sourced the ingredients that day from local fishermen, and fall asleep to the sound of cicadas. Pinch yourself, this place is real. Thank you for watching this video. Stay safe. Stay connected.